Well, the sun is finally out, which means it is warming up, and so are the bats. CSU women's softball is in full swing. After hosting their first tournament this weekend, the Mountain West matchup against San Diego State. With this being said, this is your Hotspot game of the week. San Diego State is currently 17-11. However, they lost their past two games. In their game against Long Beach State, they lost 8-0 in a game that was only 5 innings. San Diego State is averaging 4 runs per game, whereas their opponents are averaging 3.5. In comparison, the Rams are only averaging about 3.3 runs per game. This being said, the teams are closely matched up when it comes to scoring. Live at CSU softball field is reporter Terah Barrio. Terah, what else does the Rams need to prepare for?
Well, the Rams will have a warm weekend in sunny California, but one thing these two teams do have in common are their coaches. Head coach Jen Fisher for the Rams has been with CSU for 10 years now. SDSU's head coach Catherine Van Wyk has led the Aztecs for 24 seasons. So both these coaches have had their hands in the Mountain West for quite a while. Now looking at the Aztecs roster, senior shortstop Shelby Thompson is a player the Rams are going to need to look out for. Thompson alone already has 4 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 22 hits. And not only is Thompson an experienced player, but she's a player who can put the ball in play.
Terah, I really like what you said about Thompson. How do you think the Rams can shut her down?
Yeah, so in order to shut down a player like Shelby Thompson, the pitchers are really going to have to be on top of it. And that means hitting their spots and calling a smart game. Just last year, Thompson did hit .336. And when you face hitters like Thompson and you put a ball in her zone, she's going to figure out how to put the ball in play. However, I will say this, last year when CSU did play SDSU in Game 2, Thompson did face CSU senior Jessica Jarocki and only went 1 for 4. So as long as the pitching is on top of it, I do believe they can shut Thompson down. Also, the defense is going to need to be tight, and that means not making silly errors that's going to cost extra bases or extra runs. And alone, just to shut down SDSU in general, they are going to need to wake their bats up. That's something we didn't see this weekend, and that's definitely going to play a factor in this weekend alone. So as long as defense is tight and pitching's on top of it, I truly do believe they can shut down SDSU in total.
Well, thank you, Terah. Well, taking a look at the Rams season so far, they are 11-12 on the season. The Rams have only had 1 game away so far. The rest have been at home or at a neutral site. The Rams will be in California playing the Aztecs 3 times this weekend. In their last game, they put up 4 runs, 3 of which came in the 5th and 6th innings after they trailed almost all game. The key to CSU winning games has been the ability to score runs late in the game. In their past 2 wins, they have put up a total of 3 runs in the 6th inning and have not had to bat in the 7th. And what better way to score than with a home run? The home run leader herself, Ashley Ruiz, led the team with 4 home runs on the season so far. And that is what makes her the Hotspot Player of the Week. Along with her home runs, she has a slugging percentage just above 50% and also leads the team with 18 RBIs. It is going to be important for Ruiz to keep the bats hot so that her team can win against San Diego State. The action takes place on Friday at 7 in the evening, but Rachel and Ethan, an NBC broadcast, made headlines this weekend. What happened?
That's right, Hunter. For the first time ever, there was an all-female run NHL broadcast that happened on Sunday. I'll let you know more about it after the break.
Plus, football coach Steve Adazio continues to keep up with his impressive recruiting. Find out about his latest recruit coming up next.